دوست گلم سلام، رضا هستم و خیلی خوش اومدید به پارت 2 بازی زیبای جذاب هاگوارتز لگسی. خب بچه تو پارت قبلی رفتیم دیدیم که چجوری دعوت شدیم به این مدرسه و تو مسیر که اومدیم یه سری اتفاقا واسمون افتاد، یه چند تا جادوی جدید یاد گرفتیم و اینکه تو مدرسه پذیرش شدیم. بچه تو راه که داشتیم می اومدیم بریم داخل این مدرسه که ما دعوت شده بودیم، یه سری علامت ها و چیزایی رو ما میتونستیم ببینیم که اون شخصی که همراه بود اون پروفسور نمیتونست ببینه و دلیلش هم اینه که ما یه آدم مخصوصی هستیم، یه آدم برگزیده ایم. یه سری جادوهای باستانی ما میتونیم ببینیم که دیگران اونو قادر به دیدنش نیستن. مدرسه هم اومدیم، انتخاب شد مسیرمون، حالا بریم ببینیم که تو همگروه هامون چیکار باید انجام بدیم. قبل از اینکه بازی شروع بکنیم مثل همیشه لایک و کامنت و سابسکرایب فراموش نشه. بدون معطلی لیتس گو. برای بچه‌ای که به پارت 2 به ما اضافه شدن بگم که این بازی رو ما به صورت زیرنویس فارسی داریم اجرا میکنیم. حتما برید پارت 1 بازی رو هم تماشا بکنید. لایک و کامنت فراموش نشه. این چیه؟ چی میگی؟ تو چه پاتو تکون میدی؟ به سرجات تا نزدمت بی فانوس. سطح 1 قفل کامل است. چی شد؟ باید متفاوت بشه. یه خورده لگ داره، باید اینو درستش. این چیه؟ آتیش میخوریم اینجا. خب این چیه؟ اینجا میتونیم بچه کرم بریزیم و ببینیم چندی. خودتون با کسی ما خودتونو چیکار میکنه اون بالا؟ بی پایین.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
راستی من نالیم. شایعاتی در مورد تو شنیدم. حقیقت داره قضیه؟ خیلی ترسناک بود، چیزی نبود که اساس به اینو بزنم، چون دکتر به ما گفته بود نگید چیزی. اینجا گزینه‌ای نداره که بگم نه. نمیشه بزنیم زیرش.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
It is true.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor, and Hogwarts for that matter.
مردم از ارتفاع نمیترسی؟ تا حالا با یه اژدها روبرو شدی؟ چیه اینا؟
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
این همجی فکر کنم حرف زدن دیگه.
It's something I've always done since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms.
بعد اینجا مثلا معلوم میشه که چه سوالایی پرسید.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
دوباره رفت بالا. خب اینا چیه؟ فکر کنم باید خودمونو معرفی کنیم یا بریم رد کارمون.
Sure you don't want to try it?
نمیخوایم امتحانش کنیم. نه. وقتی که عرق خور. خجالت بکش.
You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
عمشه. پس میتونی اگه میخوای بکنی حتما میتونی. نه دیگه این خیلی ضایع است. باید چیز خوبی
Must be
باشه.
nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And
خوشحال شدم داداش.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
شکر داداش. قربونت فداتم مخلصم. آها بعد خودمونو معرفی کنیم یعنی این الان لولامون بچه‌ها. باید بریم با اینا حرف بزنیم. چطوری آبجی؟ سلام. آقا به خدا هری پاتر دیگه ببین دیگه همونه دیگه. نه من دختر است دیگه اشتباه میزدش. دوست هری بود.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
با هم درس خوندیم. دستیارش نیستم من که. با هم درس خوندیم یا هیچ درس نخوندیم باهاشم. به هیچ وجه.
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed.
Yes.
I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
دیگه الکی باشو هی حرف نمیزنیم وقت بگیره چون چیز مهمی نیستش که اصلا بگیم واو حتما به انجام بدیم. چی بود؟ اینا کمریزانه. این چه صندوق ویژه گروه فلان اینا رو فعلا نمیتونیم دیگه چون تازه چیز کردی. اصلا این چیه این گرامافونه؟ اوکی. خب چطوری؟
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
رد میکنم بالاخره یکی قبول میکنه اون ایده انجام میشه و سرانجامش میشه کتاب هری پاتر که میلیون ها دلار فروش داشته. میلیون ها دلار بازی نمیدونم فیلم و بازی و مستند 1000 تا چیز توش در آورده.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
کجامون کردیم کتاب الان؟
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
بریم ببینیم که سوالامونو جواب میدیم. دنبال حاج خانم بعد.
This way.
اینو. یار بیلبیلکه بودش توی فیلم.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding law.
Yes.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
یه ببلیو باید بزنی. تصویر میکشه که به خاطر اکسیر مغز شهرت داره و به عنوان نمونه از اتفاقی که در هنگام بیان نادر او یک باره جای حرف اس رو حرف اف رو گفت و خودش رو زمین روی سینه یه گاو میشتید. واو چه باحال. خیلی جالب بود. خوشم آمد. اوها او ای تکون نمیخوره. اوه این چیه؟ صفحه راهنمای میدانی اکتشافات. آها خب وایسا. خب پس تا اینجا داستان یاد گرفتیم بچه ها. اگر حرفا رو اشتباه تلفظ بکنیم جن زدیم. یه رولیو بده. ندادش این. این ددعهشه دیگه داداش. این ددعهه. نه اینو میزنی همه چی
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio
بده ببینیم.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
بازش کنم. آها این بهمون. خب الان با چی بازش کنیم اینا؟ واو پشما مپو.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly.
Revelio.
I can never get enough of the castle.
Woohoo!
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Roland certainly employs creative teaching methods. While I don't always enjoy his game.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
حتما اینه که این داستان بیشتر
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
ظاهراً این جوابامون تاثیر داره تو نتیجه
Good luck
بازی.
today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
زراد تموم شد.
Revelio.
برو که من ببینم بیبلیوم چیه. این چیه؟ بیبلیوم.
Lumos. Revelio.
این چی نمیشه. آمدگی اینو نده. خب چی میگی
It's good to
پروفسور؟
see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
نیم ساعتش فقط توضیحاته. توضیحاتی که شاید خیلی چیزاشم به نظر من زیاد مهم نیستش که انقدر چیز کنم، میتونن جور دیگه بگن. خب راهنمایی نشون میده که کلاس پروفسور در قسمت پایینی بخش ستاره اینو در یا رفتیم کلاس.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
اوکی دوکی. قدسنما آیتم جدید مأموریت اصلی تکمیل شد. یکی از فلان. آها اینم که
Revelio.
بیبلیوم یکیش اینه. این چیه؟ در پیکره. میریم اینجا رو باز میکنیم. اینجا چیه بچه؟ ایوه یس. یاد بگیریم چی به چیه. در واکن ما بریم به ددعه بزن این بره. برو یه دونم اینجا رو باز کنیم. حیات تغییر شکل اینجا نداره. بیبلیو اینم که قفله. زیر میره جایی نیست. نه خب برو بالا. بریم اول مشقون. اینا چیه؟ اوکی نه کامل مدرسه کلاس دارم
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
یاد گرفتیم
Levioso!
پر بلند کردم بزن تو سر این
Now, let's try something a little larger.
کتابا چیه اینجا ریختن پشت
Let us begin with the basic cast.
چیکار کنم
See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Okay.
Mr. Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Now, the basic cast.
چیکارش کنم چیکارش کنم الان افتاد مرد دیگه
Levioso!
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
بمیر
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Good form. I know. You're good.
Levioso!
How perceptive. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
I do enjoy life duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
اینا سبزن ما قرمزیم
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Revelli.
Class is dismissed.
بیبلیو بزن ببینیم اینجا چیزی داره. بیبلیو یه چیزی دینگ میکنه اینجا بچه.
Nice work.
خب با یاد
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way, didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
البته ممکنه اولین دورت نباشه. هیچ وقت چوب دستم برای جنگیدن استفاده نکرده بودم.
In fact, it was.
الکی دروغ بگیم.
Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
خب مأموریت تکمیل.
Revelio.
میتونیم بریم با هر کسی ما صحبت بکنیم. خب بعد بریم این بر.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
کلاس اینجا. این بالا چیه بچه‌ها؟ پس این چیزی که معلومه اینجا کلی راه و مسیر و چیز و داستان داریم بچه که باید بریم انجام بدیم.
Revelio.
صدا اینجا میداد نمیدونم ولی چیه.
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately?
ایوان این کتاب مسیرمون رو میزنه. برو بالا برو بالا.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
ایوان
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
خب دوباره باید یه جادوی دیگه بزنیم. خب
Accio.
Hey, baba.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
خوابمو گرفت. حرف. دیالوگا رو من زیاد دوست دارم تو بازی باید ادامه داشته باشیم بری جلو ولی متاسفانه بازی خیلی حرف میزنم.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last. That's it! Not to worry.
Oh, family.
Splendid! Excellent control there.
فهمیدم. باید کنترل کنی که بدی تا کجا اینا رو میکشی.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
چالش بده.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
حالا باید با این بجنگیم.
Here we go.
گفت درود 50.
Yes.
من والا.
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this.
خبر 50 زد دختره. جو آدمی ها.
That is how it's done.
وایسو.
Oh dear. Be sharp. There we go.
دیدم.
Accio.
That's it.
See.
us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
این همه رو پنجا میزنه این دختره. خیلی زرنگه. بیا رو
Very good.
گفتم و سی شده کل.
Let's have this.
خوبش ای بابا. میاد بازم به پنجا نگاه کن.
That is how it's done. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it?
بابا نمیشه خود بیا جلوتر.
Brilliant. Be sharp.
بهش میگم چون مرحله مسخره اینقدر واجب نبود بذارید. یه پنجه بزنم بود. صفر شد. خب حله.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Splendid!
توپم انداخت ولی قبول کرد.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Loading. Let's do that.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
کلاس کنسله؟ یعنی چی کنسله؟ چرا کنسله؟
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first started. I transferred here from Ouagadougou. My mother received an offer to teach divinity. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway.
Well, it's been nice talking and...
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Until next time.
Revelio. You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using it on clones.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exact.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing.
Revelio.
Revelio. اینجا ببینم. ساعت یک خوب. کجا بریم؟
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold...
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress.
حالا باید یه جای پیدا کنیم برای سفر سریع اینا.
Revelio.
ها. غیب میشه میام این وکه. نه اینه. خب بچه پیدا کردیم مسیرمونو باید بریم. خب بچه رسیدیم به کلاس درس بعدی. فکر کنم برای امروز کافی باشه. رفتیم یه جادو جدید هم یاد گرفتیم. البته دو تا جادو جدید یاد گرفتیم. خودم بی‌صبرانه منتظر پارت 3 هستم. خیلی باله، مخصوصا گرافیک و این حالتی که درست کردن دقیقا مثل فیلمشه. خیلی چیز جالبیه. پیشنهاد میکنم که پارت بعدی از دست ندید. خب دوستان خیلی ممنون که تا اینجا ویدیو همراه من بودید. مواظب خودتون باشید. لایک و کامنت و سابسکرایب مثل همیشه فراموش نشه و تا ویدیو بعدی خدا نگهدار.